Lord Jesus, I hope that's safe. I saw a couple ladies getting their test results right then and there, and so I was like, I'm just peeping game and shit. I'm a observant person. So I see them get their results right then and there, and then they do my work. They do my mammogram. And mind you, you get a mammogram, you get a biopsy after. They don't tell you have cancer at a mammogram, especially not the first one. Not supposed to, at least. They did a mammogram. They come back, they do another one. She come back, she do another one. They come back, they bring a doctor in, he does one. I'm naive to think that these people is messing up and they don't know what they're doing. Like, in my mind, if they don't take this damn picture right and stop playing, because I know they ain't got to be messing up, coming to me. Now here they is messing up. I was naive to think that when they left out on the last one, she told me that stay tight, that they would come back and talk to me right here. That was my first red flag, as social media like to say. That was my first red flag. And I had to eat that. I had to eat that. I had to eat that. I had to eat that moment of finding that out by myself. I really, truly regret ever going to that appointment by myself. But it is what it is. You should always have high hopes in yourself and never feel like, that the worst is gonna happen. And that's how I felt. I didn't see the worst coming to the worst. But I ate it, I ate it. And what I wasn't so hurt, I was hurt to know that, I had cancer in my body. So I want to know what's going on, I want to know what's going on now. You see cancer, so you gotta, now I want to know what's going on. This wasn't supposed to be told to me then that I had cancer, but he told me then that I had cancer. He also told me that I didn't get my other breast checked, which my doctor had only called in a mammogram for one of my boobs. And they called in an order for both of them because they wouldn't do that. Who in their right mind would? They called in an order for another one, and come to find out that both of my breasts had cancer. So to sit up there and try and sugarcoat me, I feel like would have been wrong to do in the first place. Don't sugarcoat me, just tell me what it is. And he did just that. Not only do I see, this is what he said, not only do I see active cancer cells on your left side, but I see cancer cells on your right side. They are inactive, but your left side is definitely active. I see your lymph nodes is trying to swell up, so that's a sign of spreading. But I only see a couple of them, so it has not spread much. But that was what I was told the very first day. That was what I was told the very first day. I had not told my family about this lump. I had not told my family about this lump. So from that day, even though I knew that I had a biopsy coming, I took everything that he said for face value. He's like, the biopsy will tell for sure. We'll get the, things off the scale, but the biopsy will tell you for sure. And yeah, that's what he said. And he told me he's gonna biopsy everything, both boobs and your lymph nodes. So I go in, I get a biopsy. Biopsies, they go in and they take meat out of this mask. They had to put a needle in there, numb it. They had to put a needle in this side, numb it, put a hole in it, took meat out of there. Put a hole right here, took meat out of there. Put a hole right there and took meat out of there. I have the, footage of a little bit of that. And, if it wasn't for my parents being there, I would have ran out of there, I would have ran out of there. But I knew that my parents was gonna stop me before I got to the door. The first one didn't hurt. Biopsy. Mammograms don't hurt. Don't let nobody tell you they hurt. They do not hurt. Go get your mammogram, sis. Please do. The biopsy, a little bit more difficult. Actually, the one that didn't have a mass did not hurt. The one that had a mass, it did hurt because it took a little bit more numbing medicine to numb it up, and it hurt it really bad. If you get your regular mammograms and keep checking on yourself, you shouldn't have to get to a mass this big where it should be painful for you to have a biopsy. If you sit up there and you take care of it like this one was taken care of and being taken care of, then you will never feel any pain. So don't take what I'm doing to be like, oh, she said it was painful and scared. Sis, that little 2 seconds is way bigger than your life. So please don't take nothing that I'm saying as something to try and turn around anything and twist it, or that is painful. It was 5 seconds. Everything that I did with that biopsy took 5 minutes, and each one 5 minutes. They was really fast. But when it came to this one, it was painful. They came back with the biopsy from all 3 labs, one titty, another titty, and my underarm where my lymph nodes is, and all of them came back with cancer. Another devastating blow. Ballpark. Ooh, y'all. 727. Happy birthday, Trese. Whew, okay, so boom, now I know that taking all that in didn't devastate me. Taking all that in did not devastate me. Why? Because I have 2 living aunties with breast cancer. I have an auntie that is 20 years in remission, 20-something years in remission, and I have an auntie that's like a year or 2 in remission. These ladies is older, beautiful, talking shit, ain't a goddamn thing wrong. And I have that to look up to, and I said that to say that I wasn't so scared. My aunties really eased my mind. They really eased my mind with knowing this cancer. If I had had foot cancer or, finger cancer, I would have flipped because I wouldn't have known, nothing to that. But knowing that I was going to be able to take this ride and have my aunties on my side, I was very okay with, knowing this. When I got the phone call back that my biopsy showed that I had cancer in 3 places, that did bother me. Because in my mind, I go get my regular checkups, right? I'm one of those people who go get my regular checkups. Not only do I get my regular checkups, I tell my doctor, I tell my doctor everything. I tell my doctor everything, and especially my past. I got a dermatologist. I got a OBGYN, and I got a primary doctor. My OBGYN, I kind of tell my primary doctor what's going on with me because I check in good with my OBGYN, so I don't have her go over anything.